Hare Krishna, and a Happy New Year, and the best wishes for 2012 from all of us here at the Hare Krishna Temple. For those of you that have been supporting us through our festivals, through daily service here, or even if you've been coming in for worship here, we immensely appreciate your support here at the temple. Whenever we think about the new year, we think of January. In our Gaudiya Vaishnava tradition, our new year begins at the birth of Lord Chaitanya. In India, there are many new years, Diwali being one of the popular ones. Now we've reached another new year, 2012. And the good thing is, if we didn't quite make our New Year's resolution, here's another restart we can have. Resolutions are all about change, and none of us like change. All of us want to change the world, we want to change others, but seldom do we speak about changing ourselves. And the new year should be about that, changing ourselves. It should be all about how this life is delicate, how this life is precious. Just as when you check into an airline and you're carrying something very precious and delicate, what do? They put a sticker on it. Fragile, handle with care. Similarly, 2012 and this life is also fragile. Not only should we handle with care, but we should handle with prayer. And the best prayer we can start off with in 2012 and every day is the Hare Krishna Maha Mantra. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Mahatma Gandhi said something wonderful about change. He said, be the change you want in others or in this world. That reminds me of a story of a Baptist preacher who really wanted to change the entire world. He realized after a while he wasn't successful. He writes in his memoirs. Then he thought, let me change my country, England. That should be easy enough. He writes, I didn't succeed. Then he thought, my town at least I can change. He didn't succeed. Then he thought, I know I can change my family. He writes in his memoirs, I couldn't even change my family. Then he writes, actually change begins with ourselves. If we can change ourselves, then we can change others. If we can change our families, they can help us to change the town, the country, and perhaps with everyone's help, we can change the world. One of the things we like to do is speaking. So in 2012, the Vedic literatures, and this is echoed by Socrates, before you speak, there are three things you should consider. The first is, whatever you're speaking, is it the truth? Let us not become transmitters of untruth. Secondly, is it pleasant? Because it may hurt others. And finally, is it beneficial? Will it really help that individual to progress in life? Bhaktivedanta Thakur, a great saint in our tradition, said about the new year, forget the past that sleeps. 2011 is gone. We can learn many lessons, but it's now put to bed. Forget the past that sleeps and never the future dream at all. We should make concrete plans for 2012, but let's not make any dreams. Forget the past that sleeps and never the future dream at all, but act in times that are with thee, and progress ye shall call. Bhaktivedanta Thakur's words are echoed very much within many principles of our culture and philosophy. Once again, for those of you that have been serving us, helping us in any way, our appreciation and thanks. And 4 principles that exist within our seva here at Bhaktivedanta Manor, for those of you that help us in our festivals, first and foremost is the principle that if we are serving here, we should be sincere. Why? Because our sincerity means that we don't always need to be asked. We can do what's necessary. Secondly, we should work as a team. TEAM, together we can achieve more. Camaraderie, Through that we can achieve so much more. Thirdly, humility. Whatever is needed, we should do it. Doesn't matter about position. And finally, simplicity. Prabhupada said Krishna consciousness is simple for the simple and complicated for those that are complicated. Lakshmiji, in order to attract Lord Vishnu's attention, took a broom and started sweeping Vaikuntha. A simple act to attract the Lord. You know what the wonder is? There is no dust in Vaikuntha. Once again, thank you and best wishes for 2012. Hare Krishna.